MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Kershaw now on 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Javier Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Misses, ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Jose Quintana will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
fastball just missed above the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Nope,
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Sliding into the box, A.J. Pollock. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he has a 3 for 12 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Pollock, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And you can see there, our winner here will earn a date with the Philadelphia Phillies in the NL Championship Series. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Popped him up. Bodie is there. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's only 2 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And this is pot foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now. Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That is 6.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Scooped up, barehanded on the move. He beat it out. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Contreras playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Bellinger.
Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fouled away. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up to the minute playoff tree. And you can see there our winner here will earn a date with the Philadelphia Phillies in the NL Championship Series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bryant has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Back to the top of the order now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Chris Bryant. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Chopped to third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Baez stands at second with 2 gone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. He pulls this one into right, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now in the box, Chris Taylor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bryant has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now batting, Albert Almora. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, David Bodie, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Oh, they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Seager scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Here comes the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bryant will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Contreras leads off second with nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. He's got it.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready once again, Chris Bryant, and their runners at the corners now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The bottom, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that misses. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Barnes shading to his right. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 5.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in once again, David Bodie. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Lifted in the air out to right. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he fouls this one off. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Almora. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani.
So striding in, Jason Hayward. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's
4-1. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. As a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 2-0 now.
2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
In now, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup called strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back digging in, Chris Bryant. His previous history with Ross Stripling, batting at an even .400. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And there's ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger on the move. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Bodie in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Almora going back on it for the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over, and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Pedro Strop answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Here comes the 1-0. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the bunt attempt is popped up. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. JT Riddle has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 12, JT Riddle.
Leading off the inning, Albert Almora, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Baez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now
coming to the plate now, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch misses off the plate. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hard hit at third. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers against Baez. He's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hayward is off at first with 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Will come on defensively now as he takes over. Second. Here's the first pitch. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Howe is there. 1 away. Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position.
Now batting.
Well, that's
Third
one way to
baseman.
do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Lifted down the line in left. Happ sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the